Signs are not always on the road, but they're always there to point you in the right direction. Just keep going.
BTSW.
So this one seems really simple, but I'm sure by now you realize that's almost never the case. So the simpler the quote sounds, the more complicated it actually is, and the deeper it actually goes. So the way this one works, it's a 3-part quote. So as usual, we shall break it down. First part, signs are not always in the road. Metaphor. Signs, people always say, Lord, give me a sign, or I think that was a sign, or I need a sign. Some type of signal, which is also sign with an AL on the end, because signals tend to be moving and signs are stagnant. Anyway, in terms of the physical, literal sense, you have roads where there are many signs, and these are the signs that stand on the side of the road, or maybe like up on a billboard, or traffic lights. Those are signs as well, to tell you when to stop, when to go or slow down or speed up, or when to turn left and right. These are all directional signs. And sometimes it's just a bare road, especially in places like America, or in just the countryside of any country, where there are less signs, less traffic and whatnot. And with less traffic, you have less signs because it's a road less traveled, and the people that usually are on that road, they would have enough signage to know whether they're going the right way and etc. So the metaphor is, sometimes in life we are not sure if we are going the right way, or we are doing the right thing, or if we should make another move in a different direction. And sometimes there are signs to say clearly this is the right way to go. For example, at your job, if you get a promotion, that kind of suggests that maybe you should keep the job a little bit longer, or you're actually good at whatever it is that you do. In regular life, sometimes you might find yourself doing something that you didn't even believe you could do. For example, public speaking, or speaking in general, or just giving general advice to people. That might be a sign that maybe you're good at that. Maybe you should keep doing that. And the second part is where I said they're always there to point you in the right direction. That means that they might not be physically there, but even on the road, the little white line, or the yellow line, or the red line, those lines are also signs. They're showing you that this is the border. You shouldn't go past this line. You shouldn't go over this line unless you have to, etc. and all that. This line shows that you should be only going this amount of speed, and this line shows that the road curves around. So these lines in everyday life represent sometimes maybe the people that you surround yourself with. It could be the weather. It could be maybe just how you feel as you wake up in the morning. Sometimes the whole universe is talking to us, everything in it at the same time, just giving us different signs, but it's not physical. It's not an obvious sign that says stop, road closed ahead. Sometimes it's just some lines, and all we need to do in these situations is to look out for any sign we can possibly look out for and see and pick up on, and keep going. That's the third part of the quote. You have to make sure, no matter what, keep going. Just keep going. If you're on a road, the road being life, and you being yourself, and the car being whatever else you have to carry with you, I guess, or however else you decide to live your life, that is your car. That's your cargo. That's your prerogative. It's the way you want to live. And if you just keep going, you will realize that that's all the signs will ever tell you to do. You won't be able to follow the signs. You won't be able to do anything if you weren't already doing something. So whatever it is that you are doing, keep doing it. As long as it's positive, keep doing it, and just keep going, keep moving forward, and just keep going.